One thing that I really like about the second edition is that we've really tried to focus and emphasize the task verbs as a way to help students not only prepare for the exam, but to start seeing the world in a slightly different way, to be able to identify, describe, compare, and explain. And those task verbs as simple verbs, what do they mean to students and how can they be able to use them better? There's a lot of different ways that something can be explained. How is this used in the exam? I think a lot of students sometimes, they might have the geography content, but not quite prepared to handle the AP skills that hit them, and especially because maybe they haven't been introduced to the verbs and how the tests are going to be using them for assessment purposes. Throughout several different features in this textbook, using the correct verbs and knowing how to be able to tackle those things, especially for the ninth graders, this is going to be something that gives them an opportunity and a leg up to be able to see an explain the degree to which type of question and not be immediately flummoxed because they've already seen those before. They know what that means, and that vocabulary is not going to be daunting to them. Might still be a tough question, but you don't have to worry about maybe the logistics getting in the way. I was mentioning to somebody else that in sprinting, a lot of times with the relays, sometimes they fail to hand off the baton properly, and then all of a sudden they drop it. And it's one of those sad things when that happens, because what we want to measure is the pure speed and see how fast they can run. And it's always sad when it's something else that trips them up. But I think a lot of times task verbs have been that thing. It trips up a lot of students. They don't quite know what it means to explain the degree to which, or when we say compare, they're supposed to be mentioning two different things that to be able to compare properly. This prepares them really to be able to know how to be able to approach and what is expected in any of these questions.